Hi Virgo, and welcome to your September 2020 general reading. So the Lenormand you pulled is the Garden. The Garden's a very, very light-hearted, great card to have on your birthday, Virgo, and happy birthday to all you celebrating. So the Garden is like socializing with friends, being out in the community. It's a very, very light-hearted card. Really, really lovely card to have for your birthday, and I hope everyone watching gets this sense of connection. It's been definitely an unconnected year, and it's been a year to not forget. So I'm going to have a look at what else is going on for Virgo. We've got a flying card, the Knight of Cups. But if I'm not ready to pull, I'm not ready to pull. Ah, but he's back again. Knight of Cups. So this might be some news coming your way. Maybe I'm going to leave them over there, okay? So 8 of Cups behind you. It's not a very social, okay, with the Ace of Cups. So some of you are on that search for love. Everyone's searching for love. Doesn't matter, you know, whatever external search that we're on all on this search for more open-heartedness, more love, more joy, more of the Garden, more of the Knight of Cups. A couple of strange cards to come together. The Eight of Cups is a very, very deep internal search. It's that search for meaning. It's a Jupiter card. And this Ace of Cups, this card of protection, is around it. I mean, the Ace of Cups is about self-love. Once we have that Ace of Cups, you know, the world is like a garden because we just magnetize what we need to us. We don't have to go and look for it. Our aura brings it to us. Or that for some of you, this is some sort of offer. The Knight of Cups coming your way. Good for you, Virgo. Now what you want is the Ace of Swords. So you want clarity. The gift is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is more about trusting your intuition. She's the Oracle, the High Priestess. She's about that sense of knowing. She's very much about Pisces, so your opposite sign. And Pisces knows because it knows because it knows. And Virgo knows when it listens to its sort of gut instincts, its sort of guidance about the way forward. The challenge is the King of Cups. So that's funny. You got a lot of cups here. And then you've got the Queen of Cups. You've got the perfect couple here. Two people who want exactly the same thing. It's a funny old world though, because it's not always expressed. 10 of Pentacles in money and work. A fantastic card if you're looking for work. 8 of Pentacles at a soul level. And then you get the goddamn 4 of Cups. And then the Empress. Sorry for my language. So the cup, you begin with a cup and you end with a cup. But by the time you get to the 4 of Cups, you're just looking at the cup. And there's a little bit of an energy like that, Virgo. I have to tell you, now, there's no greater feeling couple in the world than the King and Queen of Cups. Yeah, these are two people who want exactly the same thing. It's always very much about soulmate energy. Now, the bad news is sometimes these people don't express themselves because it's water. And water is yin, okay? So it's not always expressive. And I wonder if that's why by the end of the reading, this cup's here, but not a lot is happening. I mean, the outcome is the Empress card. So the Empress card is Taurus. She's about her inner relationship with herself because everything starts from there. When we have that inner sense of worth, We become magnets like the Empress, you know. Bees all go to a flower. That's the quality of the energy of the Empress. She's also about family, motherhood, but she's love that you can see and you can touch and you can feel. Now, there's something strange in this relationship, Virgo. Now, I'm going to tell you truthfully, boy, do I like this relationship. The potential. I don't know, is anything getting off the ground though? I am not quite sure. I mean, what you want is clarity. The High Priestess doesn't always bring clarity. I mean, she is the Oracle. She's the seer. Clarified with the Star card, which is about... And what you're looking for is clarity and transparency. Yeah, just straightforward, clear communication. That's all. Very simple, what you're looking for. The challenge is this King of Cups. So the King of Cups, there's so much feeling in this King of Cups. But because he's a challenge, he's very stiff. Yeah. So sometimes this is the, you know, the King of Cool, the best guy ever. As a challenge, not emotionally expressive. And I guess that's why you're searching for this clarity, this transparency, this, it's almost this energy of, oh my gosh, guys, communicate with me. Because that's what the Star card is in Aquarius. She's naked. She shares her water. She's truthful. Her spiritual eyes wide open. She tries to be clear about what she feels. So this King of Cups as a challenge is a little bit stiff. And I think it's weird. I do think these are the same person. But the Knight of Cups is in love with love, yeah. He sort of wants to go on dates and have loads of fun. Not the most serious of energies, yeah. And for some of you, you're searching for this clarity to know what's going on. Yeah, you know, what's what? Where do I stand? That King of Cups as a challenge ain't going to give anything away. So why? Tell me why. There's Seven of Wands. So Seven of Wands is about someone protecting their inner space, yeah? As the advice, I would tell someone to get some boundaries. As a challenge, this is someone who's not letting down their guard very easy, yeah? So look at the King of Cups, his posture. He dips his toe in, but he's very, very protective. And the Seven of Wands is protective as well. And these are the challenges that you're dealing with, which is helping you, which is not going to be helpful in you getting this clarity, in you getting this what's going on, what are your feelings. Now in your relationship energy, you have got the Queen of Cups. So I don't know if the Queen of Cups is going forward to the King of Cups. But the King of Cups is quite guarded. So you're trying to bring forward this cup. You're trying to relate, or the opposite way around. So someone's being the Queen of Cups to you, but you're being guarded. I don't know which one. And if you follow esoteric rule, it doesn't matter. It's someone else's guardedness is their own guardedness. Yeah. Depends how you look at it, Virgo. That's how I work. It's not everyone's cup of tea, and that's fine. Yeah. The fact that you're looking at tarot readings might sort of feel that you've got a sort of that more sort of esoteric angle. What's this Queen of Cups doing here? What one card? King of Wands. Oh my gosh. There's an awful... There's a relationship here that's got a lot of feeling and quite a lot of passion by the looks of it, yeah? someone's really, really, really not, they're not a closed book. A closed book is like the Emperor and the Four of Discs, yeah? When the Queen of Cups is walking towards those energies, I would beg her not to, yeah? I would say, listen, you're going to meet a brick wall. You're not meeting a brick wall. You've been met with a lot of passion, a lot of sexual energy maybe, but maybe not with the emotional response the Queen of Cups is looking for. Or it's the opposite way around. You want to relate at depth, another person wants to relate at depth, and you're more interested in the chemistry and the sexuality. There's a funny old mixed mash of feelings here because water, too much water puts fire out. Yeah. But it's almost like it's a relationship dynamic. And it's a little bit haywire. It's very, I mean, the depth of the connection is really powerful. It really, the King Queen of Cups is like, wow, yeah. But not, as I said before, not a lot's getting talked about with that King of Cups. It's a challenge, all the feelings are there. But the Queen of Cups is meeting the King of Wands. I'm sort of laughing at these energies, I'm sorry. But she's so soft, she's so much loving, and this guy is just all about, there's a lot more to the King of Wands, but he's very, very sexual, very passionate, very lustful. Absolutely nothing wrong with that, guys, by the way. But there's a little bit of, do you understand where I'm coming at? It's a little bit of confusion of what you're getting from this person. What does this person want from me? Because you want the Queen of Wands to be meeting the King of Wands, do you understand? And the Queen of Cups to be meeting the King of Cups. So the Queen of Cups walks forward and the King of Cups opens up his feelings. They ain't going to open up their feelings, but there's still an awful lot of chemistry. There's a lot of desire here. Boy, Virgo, money and work, you get the 10 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Pentacles is a great money card. Yeah, it's if you're looking for work, it's fantastic. There should be some, I guess it's your birthday season, isn't it? So you might be given some gifts of finances, by the way. That's what the 10 of Pentacles is about. There's a lot of gifts here. Prosperity. For some of you, this is definitely work because you've got the 8 of Pentacles at a soul level, which is focusing on, you're trying to focus on finishing something. So there's a lot of earth energy. Really good. It's, you know, people have coped with this situation so differently, by the way. Some people have been working right through it. Other people have been learning a lot of new skills. Virgo, you rule skills, by the way. That is what you do. You're a very skilled, methodical worker or craftsperson or artist. So some of you have definitely been working on improving your skills, which in time that investment comes back and then you get to charge more, you get a better income. I always try and get people to do that. But this is weird because look at the end of it. This cup's still here. But it's not an action card. It's very, I mean, you can't take your eyes off the Four of Cups, this cup, but you're not acting on it. And I don't know if it's because the King's not expressing himself or the High Priestess and the Star card are not getting what they need, which is a straightforward dialogue. And because of it, you're being a little bit, you're taking a step back. Taking a step back is not a mistake, Virgo. A lot of your energy is about discrimination, learning to realise that you're worthy, that you're allowed to make choices, that you're allowed to decide what's right for you and not right for you, because you're reflecting on this cup. But then here comes the Empress, and the Empress rules love. But she's ultimately, she represents Taurus, and Taurus is about our internal self-value, which we meet at Libra, yeah? And essentially, whatever's going on in our relationships, it's our sense of internal self-value we need to transform. And when we transform that on the inside, it's when the external begins to change. So some of you might be working on that, or this is the King and the Queen of Cups sort of meeting, so to speak, because the Empress would rule that tactile part of love. Love you can see and you can touch and you can feel. She rules massage, sensuality, not particularly sexuality. So she's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card for a relationship. And I'm intrigued. Why is that Four of Cups here? It's almost like there's an unsure. You're unsure about it. And I think most of the unsure is about the holding back of the energy flow. Give me a Lenormand to try and tell me what's going on in the love life, because I love your money and work, by the way. Your love life, you get the 4-leaf clover. So this is about expansion, openness. Very, very, very much like the Empress, yeah. I'm sorry, Virgo, there's still a strange dynamic going on. And when I mean strange, I don't particularly mean bad. But my feeling is there's a part of you, the High Priestess and the Star card is the gift. They're very, very much both very divine feminine energies, which is about knowing. Actually, there's 3 very powerful feminine energies. You've got the Empress too. They know because they know. And maybe there's a part of you is not completely sure about something. I mean, the King of Cups is definitely holding yourself back, but the King of Wands most certainly isn't. It could be a little thing that you want the emotional connection, the person wants a sexual connection, okay? Remember, there's no right and wrong, Virgo. This is about what your soul wants at the moment. Sometimes some of us don't want to be in a relationship. We want to be the King or the Queen of Wands. And other times we want to connect from the heart. When we learn to be the chooser and say, well, that's fine, I'm happy to have a relationship on, then we are the author of our own destiny. So there's no right and wrong. It's only about personal gut instincts, Virgo. Great money, and so now you get the wheel with it. So it looks like there's a really, really great financial energy around you. Anything you can do to invest in yourself. It really, really helps with our sense of self-worth and personal value. Which is also what Taurus rules. And the more value we feel about ourselves is what we tend to get back eventually. I'm not saying overnight, although I've seen it overnight. Sometimes it takes longer than that. But eventually, everything always comes full circle. I'm going to ask for one little advice card for you, by the way. I'm quite intrigued about this. One advice card. Just one. 2 of Wands, yeah. So you're at this sort of decision-making point. That's what the 4 of Cups is as well. There's a lot of yin cards and there's a lot of yang cards. And when we get to yin, we're always at a sort of waiting phase, reflection before the next step. And whatever step you make, you're going to make it based on this incredibly deep inner worth. And it can never be the wrong mistake. And you know what tends to happen? When we change, very, very often this King of Cups starts to become the gift. And the person either leaves our life or they also change. They step up the mark. And that's it. I really am hoping to be back to do mid-months, by the way. I'm not really sure yet. Life's just mayhem for everyone. I will try my best, Virgo. My new website link is underneath. And I've listed quite a lot of the services I do. The link's there. And lots of love, Virgo. Bye.